Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. I'm your host, Jason. Your other host is Tim.
Hola.
And your third host is Bill.
It's here we are.
And your fourth host is... Oh, wait. Prince didn't show up.
Wah, 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 wah.
He's a Patreon member, so he chose Devo for us. Forced us to listen to these Devo records, and then
Which we
bails
totally
on
weren't
us.
going to do on our own anyway.
No, definitely not.
I'm trying to make him feel bad. You gotta work with me here.
Well, I'm just letting him know he did give us a good pick. But yeah,
Yeah,
sorely
he gave us
missed.
Great pick.
I was saying I seriously wasn't going to listen to these albums.
I mean, this is one you'll be talking about. Like, Devo's gonna stick in your brain. Devo don't leave you.
Oh, don't worry. Somehow, I don't think Whippet ever could leave my brain.
Well, I believe it's your
Stick
turn to
around
kick.
for top songs, everybody. I've got a few. I hope that just got to make it.
I've got a few too. Bill kind of touched on one earlier, and if
I mean,
he's,
both of you guys have hit on a couple of mine, and I'm like, oh, you better not be stealing my
yeah,
songs.
Devo top song is gonna get nasty. All right, well, Bill, kick us off with 1981's New Traditionalist.
So, starting with Through Being Cool, which after listening to Freedom of Choice, I'm like, all right, Devo's kind of falling in line. Like I saw this is where they were going to go from here. Then they got to this album. It's like, okay, here we are now. Um, Through Being Cool for me was probably the worst opener so far. Um, I really wasn't that big of a fan of it. Like this
I mean,
was,
you're saying the Devo corporate anthem is better?
yeah,
Oh my
Okay,
God!
okay, okay,
like I
okay.
this.
You want to go song for
I
song?
guess. I mean, sure, we can. I mean, you're next.
Through Being Cool, top song contender, going out on a limb, best opening track in the discography.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd go that far. It's going up against "Girl You Want,"
I'm going out
but
on a limb, just going out on a limb.
All right, jerking back and forth. All right, with a song title like that, it's got to be like I'm looking for some witty lyrics from Dio and some or from Devo and some solid instruments and the lyrics definitely pulled through for me. I as at this point in the album, I'm like, oh shit, is it gonna be this much instruments for this whole album? Just I'm thinking back to like the minimalist, not minimalistic, but like like how the instruments happened and how now in this so far when we get to this song, it's like, okay, and there's a lot more instrument stuff going on here. And I don't know if in the space of 3 albums my brain formed what I thought Devo would be, but here we are with jerking back and forth.
I like it. It's a little darker though than your standard Devo. Like it's got a little darkness running through it.
Well, pity you. It happened. It was an uptick for me after jerking back and forth, actually. Um, Second best song on the album for me.
wow. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
that being said, I mean, it was a solid song.
Pity you. It's fine.
Soft things felt like a weird pity you part two, but it didn't carry through enough for me on that one. Um, Kind of slumped back to through being cool for me.
Soft things really close sounding to Whip It in a lot of the parts. Like it's very
I
Whip
mean,
It
it's kind of
sounding.
Whip It meets this album.
A lot. There's a lot of fun lines and rhymes though. I like songs.
Going under, another one that kind of just happens for me. It's I'm realizing at this point that I'm probably gonna be an anomaly on this album.
This is electronic sounding music that doesn't piss me off. It's interesting, cool ass tempo changes, and there's like a human element to it.
Race of Doom, probably my favorite song on the album. Um,
Okay.
I actually liked what was going on with that song a lot. Definitely, it it it, it caught on for me.
We are an unscripted show. Literally, my notes for that one. Your second favorite was Pity You. My notes is fine. Race of Doom is your first song, and my notes say is fine.
Well,
And wait till you guys see my notes.
Love Without Anger. That,
Oh, Tim
that
wrote
was
notes. We should have
fine.
done a three-way. Fuck. Sorry. Would you say is fine for Love Without Anger?
I didn't finish yet.
Okay,
It's
well,
fine. I
okay.
like the lyrics. Probably my third favorite song on this album.
All right.
Like for me, the second half picked up from the first half.
I thought this was Wesley Willis when it first started. This one is deeper than what appears on the surface. This is some good shit. Love Without Anger isn't love at all.
Super Thing, um, really helping carry on here after Love Without Anger. It's not. I could take it or leave it, honestly, and I'd probably be more open to leaving it.
I could take it or leave it as well. But I'd take it.
Beautiful World. The opening and closer were good. Um, Aside from that, I it's it's above Super Thing. It's not enough said,
This may be my
but
favorite
it's
song.
there.
This may be my favorite song on the album. This works as like a genuine fucking song. At the same time, it works as a sarcastic song. It's fucking genius, however you want to take it. Crazy good.
Enough said. Probably the best closer so far, maybe for me. It might just be because the title is enough said. Um, I feel like for me, on a personal listening level, it was a very adequate closing track on this album. Enough said.
Is this like a Deftones board type situation opening? Is that what you're getting at?
I don't remember that.
Damn these notes.
Man, all right, well, enough said. Album ends on a high note. Take all the leaders from around the world, put them together in a great big ring, televise it as the lowest show on earth, and let them fight like hell to see who's king. I mean, that's a fucking top song contender right there. Tim, what you got for New Traditionalist?
I mean, I'm going to agree with both of you. I think it's interesting. I'm actually going to agree with Jason more. And it was interesting to me that all of Bill's highlights were my lowlights.
That was my same, exact same.
So it really makes me think, yeah. So it really makes me think just how great this album is. Through Being Cool, top song contender. Eliminate the Ninnies and the Twits. It's so good. It's dancey. It's great. Jerking back and forth. My notes literally say, God, I love this. Top song contender. Um, that chorus is so good. Pity You, it's okay. There's a couple songs on here, and Devo kind of sprinkle them throughout their discography where you're just kind of like, okay, it's a Devo song. I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I tend to be on the I'll take it though. It's better than 98% of the stuff I'm gonna hear if I don't take it. Same with Soft Things, although I think it's better than Pity You. Going Under, however, is one of my favorite Devo songs. That song is incredible. The way it builds, the lyrics, the bouncy bass. It's amazing song. Race of Doom, fine. I'll take it, but it's certainly not a highlight for me. Love Without Anger, however, is a highlight for me. That song is incredibly, um, I mean, that'll just get stuck in your head. Top song contender. Um, and the Super Thing. So this album kind of goes back and forth, almost like I'm jerking. Um, where the Super Thing, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. It's Devo. It's not the first one that grabs me though. And then nobody's mentioned it. Beautiful World is the song that Rage Against the Machine covered. Go back and watch our episodes when we covered those albums.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, it works. Beautiful World is amazing.
The Devo version's better.
The Devo version's better, absolutely. And then enough said. We haven't really gotten to my favorite closer yet. And this is just kind of in there. It's not as good as Planet Earth or Red Eye. It's like a shrivel up for me. It works. It's Devo. At this point, I don't really care if they got to close an album well or not, because all of these albums so far are working so well as one giant masterpiece of a vision where it all works. Some more than others, but some not. But I'm very much on board for this.
Well,
and I guess the last one. So, yeah,
it's Bill's turn to guess, I believe.
Yep.
These are going to be harder, dude. Like that. The only reason I went first is because I knew that would be the easiest to guess.
Sure, sure.
I'm probably going to be screwed here on the next one, but we'll get there.
I'm gonna say I think Jason's gonna have this one number 3.
You are incorrect.
Number 2 then. Or are you gonna put it number 1 with Tim?
That's what my notes say. You're still incorrect. But it's my number 1.
Wow. Okay.
And as I alluded to with that comment, which I'm guessing Jason didn't hear.
No,
Tim
I
is
heard
also
you. I
your
just wanted to
number
make
1.
sure it was counted that you were wrong twice. I just wanted to make sure that was known.
Oh my god.
But I heard you say that. Oh,
It was
Go ahead
Tim
and
your
allude.
number 1?
Go ahead and loot. Set it up.
is Tim number 1 as well?
Incorrect.
I didn't think so. I didn't
This
think
be his
so.
number 2 then.
Yeah, I think it's going to be his number 2.
Incorrect.
Oh, you're on your own, Bill.
Number 3? I don't think it's his number 4.
Yeah, we're gonna go with number 3. But I mean,
Wow.
that first album. That first album.
I love the darkness on this record.
I mean, Color Code will tell all, and this has really been a tough one for me. And really, on any given day, I could probably flip 2 or 3.
Bill, this is your number 4, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Gotta be. Well. We are all over the place. All 3 different number 1s.
Fucking great band.
Stick around. Oh no! It's Devo. Is next. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We are Play This Link channel. Click Play This Link down below. Be safe. Make good decisions.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again.